Have you ever wondered what truly attracts a man in moments of intimacy? Are there certain aspects of female anatomy that seem especially fascinating or appealing to men? If you've ever been curious about this, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to share valuable insights based on years of experience as a sexologist and doctor, revealing the 3 types of vaginas that often capture men's attention. This isn't just a physical discussion. It's a deeper exploration of emotional connection, self-care, and understanding the nuances of intimacy. Whether you're in your 50s or beyond, or simply seeking to learn more about intimacy, this video will give you a fresh perspective on what truly matters in meaningful, respectful relationships. So stay with me until the end as we dive into a topic that's not only thought-provoking, but also rooted in medical and psychological evidence. You might discover something new about yourself and your intimate connections. Let's begin. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell to avoid missing any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. The first type I'd like to explore is what some people might refer to as the narrow and firm vagina. This type of anatomy has often been highly valued by men, particularly because of the physical sensations it can create during intimate moments. It's easy to understand why this might be the case. The experience of a narrower vagina tends to offer greater friction, which in turn intensifies physical stimulation for men during intercourse. But beyond the surface, there's so much more going on here, and it's crucial to take a step back and look at it from a medical perspective. While it's true that a narrower vagina can enhance the feeling of friction, which adds to the sensation of physical pleasure, it's essential to understand that this characteristic is not necessarily a permanent or unchangeable trait in every woman. The human body is incredibly adaptable, and the vagina, with its remarkable elasticity, is designed to stretch and accommodate a variety of shapes and sizes. This means that the experience of tightness or firmness isn't something fixed or defining about a woman's body. It's a characteristic that can vary and change throughout life, influenced by factors like age, health, and physical activity. In younger women, for instance, the increased firmness is often a result of strong, toned pelvic floor muscles. These muscles, which surround the vaginal canal, are naturally firm and well-conditioned in youth, creating a sensation that feels especially tight. It's a beautiful reminder of the strength and resilience of the female body. However, as women age, the tone of their pelvic floor muscles can decrease, and this can lead to a feeling of looseness or lessened firmness. But that doesn't mean it's a lost cause. This is where the power of self-care comes into play. There are countless ways to counteract this natural process. Exercises like Kegel, pelvic floor therapy, or even specialized gels can all play a role in restoring and maintaining that sense of tone. It's such a powerful message to women that they have control over their bodies, and with the right attention, they can maintain or even enhance their intimate experiences. Psychologically, it's fascinating to think about how men often associate firmness with youth, vitality, and energy. It's as if the tighter, more toned vagina is symbolic of the vigor and passion of younger years. In truth, this desire for tightness is often about something far deeper than physical sensation. Studies suggest that many men are drawn to the idea of a firm vagina because it represents connection, a kind of novelty and excitement that mirrors the freshness and vitality of youth. But when we dig deeper, we see that what they are truly seeking is a bond that transcends the purely physical. They yearn for a connection that feels alive and present, a reminder that intimacy is not just about pleasure, but about emotional intimacy too. A well-toned vagina, in their eyes, signifies that their partner takes care of her body and is fully present in the experience. For men who value this type of intimate experience, it's not about chasing an unrealistic ideal or seeking perfection. Instead, it's about recognizing and appreciating the care, mindfulness, and attention that goes into taking care of one's body. There is something incredibly intimate about a woman who feels connected to her body and is willing to nurture it. For these men, the tightness of a vagina isn't a superficial thing. It's a reflection of their partner's overall self-care and emotional engagement in the moment. It's about the willingness to be present, to be attentive, and to share a deeply connected experience. Now, let's shift our focus to the second type, the warm and cozy vagina. What does this type represent? It's often described as soft, gentle, and inviting, a kind of anatomy that offers a different kind of comfort. For some, this type of vagina provides a soothing, tender feeling, one that tends to resonate deeply with men who value the emotional and affectionate aspects of intimacy. It's not about physical tightness or firmness here. It's about the softness, the natural lubrication, and the comforting warmth that comes with it. Medically speaking, a warm and cozy vagina tends to be less tense and more relaxed, often naturally lubricated. This can make the experience of intimacy feel smooth, inviting, and effortless. As women age, the decline in estrogen levels can indeed affect the amount of natural lubrication, but that doesn't mean the experience has to suffer. With the right care, such as using water-based or natural lubricants, intimacy can remain just as pleasant and satisfying as it always was. It's a reminder that intimacy is not just about how firm or tight a person is, but about the care and effort they put into making the experience enjoyable for both themselves and their partner. Psychologically, softness is often associated with tenderness, warmth, and emotional closeness. It's this very softness that makes men who value this type of vagina feel a deep sense of emotional fulfillment. For these men, intimacy isn't just about the physical act. It's about the connection that comes with it. They seek the warmth of their partner, the affection that is communicated not just through touch, but through emotional presence. The softness of the vagina is a reflection of a deeper desire for emotional bonding. It's not about fragility or weakness. It's about nurturing, tenderness, and an openness to connecting on a more profound level. For men who are drawn to this warmth, softness is synonymous with the emotional security and comfort that come with intimacy. It's not just about the physical experience. It's about creating an environment where both partners feel safe, cared for, and emotionally supported. What's so beautiful about this type of intimacy is that it's a reflection of the nurturing side of connection. Men who appreciate the warm and cozy vagina are often looking for more than just a fleeting moment of pleasure. They are seeking an emotional, comforting bond that goes beyond physical satisfaction. In their eyes, softness is a symbol of care and affection, a reminder that the most intimate moments are those that make us feel safe, cherished, and deeply connected. For these men, the intimate experience is about more than physical sensation. It's about creating a warm, emotional space where both partners feel secure and valued. Soft and cozy contact is the kind of intimacy that truly resonates with men who view sex not merely as a physical encounter, but as a precious moment of connection. For them, it's not the intensity of friction or the speed of movement that matters the most, but the emotional surrender, the vulnerability, and the sense of closeness that comes with it. Softness in intimate moments serves as a reminder that sex is so much more than just a physical act. It is an opportunity to nourish not only the body but the soul and the heart as well. This type of intimacy speaks to those who long for a deeper connection, who want to feel their partner's warmth and affection in a way that transcends the immediate, fleeting sensations. It's about the emotional exchange, the tenderness that envelopes both partners and leaves them feeling emotionally full, cherished, and connected in a way that goes beyond the surface. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. For these men, the experience is not about performance or the mechanics of pleasure. It's about creating an emotional cocoon where both partners can let go, share intimacy, and discover not just physical pleasure, but also emotional depth. A warm and cozy experience offers a sense of security and trust, where the body can relax and the mind can open up, and where each touch feels like a whisper of affection rather than just a movement. It's the kind of intimacy that lingers in the heart, filling the space between two people with a sense of peace and contentment. Softness, in this sense, becomes a symbol of care, gentleness, and the joy that comes from truly being present with one another in such an intimate and emotional way. Moving on to the third type, we have the flexible and adaptable vagina. This particular type is highly valued by men who enjoy variety, exploration, and novelty in their intimate encounters. The flexibility of the vagina is a remarkable feature, one that allows it to adapt not only to different sizes and shapes, but also to various rhythms, positions, and styles of connection. From a medical standpoint, the vagina is a highly elastic organ. It can expand and contract based on the needs of the body. And while this adaptability is most obvious during childbirth, it also plays a significant role in intimate experiences. The beauty of this adaptability is that it allows for a deeper exploration of connection, a sense of openness that allows both partners to experience new forms of intimacy together. Men who value flexibility are typically drawn to partners who are open to exploring new positions and rhythms, and who are willing to step outside the norm and try different things to deepen their bond. But flexibility isn't just physical. It also speaks to emotional and psychological openness. Men who seek this type of intimate experience often value a partner's ability to adapt, not only in the physical sense, but also emotionally and mentally. It's about being open to trying new things, communicating openly, and embracing the fluidity of the relationship. Flexibility represents a dynamic partnership, one where both people are willing to grow, learn, and explore together, making space for novelty and discovery along the way. This type of connection requires a certain level of trust and mutual respect. After all, emotional flexibility allows partners to evolve together, navigate the ebb and flow of intimacy, and meet each other with openness. The ability to change, explore new avenues of connection, and find joy in the variety of experiences that intimacy can offer speaks to a relationship that is not static, but ever-changing, alive, and full of possibility. Flexibility in intimacy is about embracing the idea that there's always room for growth, for deeper connection, and for exploring new dimensions of affection and pleasure. It's an exciting and enriching type of connection that brings endless opportunities for emotional and physical fulfillment. Interestingly, studies show that men who enjoy flexibility and intimacy often possess qualities that extend far beyond the bedroom. These men tend to be more creative, lively, and open-minded in other areas of their lives. The adaptability they value in their partner's body is not just about physical traits. It's about the mindset that comes with it. For them, the flexible, adaptable nature of their partner's body symbolizes adventure and the endless possibilities that life has to offer. The flexibility of the vagina is simply an extension of this open-mindedness, a beautiful manifestation of the willingness to explore, adapt, and experience new things. In many ways, their desire for flexibility and intimacy mirrors their approach to life, full of curiosity, openness, and a genuine eagerness to try new experiences. This kind of flexibility creates space for a dynamic, evolving connection, one that's never static but always growing. These men value the idea of constant discovery, not just of physical pleasure, but of each other. They appreciate the emotional adaptability that comes with a flexible partner, someone who is willing to explore new ways to connect, both physically and emotionally. For them, intimacy isn't about fitting into a set mold. It's about creating something unique together, always shifting, always changing, always deepening. The adaptability of the body serves as a metaphor for the adaptability of the relationship itself. A partnership that embraces novelty, creativity, and the thrill of discovery. However, the most important message I want to leave you with today is that there is no single ideal type of vagina. Society often places so much emphasis on a particular standard of physicality, but it's crucial to recognize that everybody is different, and each body tells its own unique story. No one body is better than another. What matters most in intimacy is not the specific anatomical features, but the deep, profound connection that exists between two people. True attraction and pleasure don't spring solely from physical characteristics. They are born from the emotional and psychological bonds that are nurtured between partners. When two people share mutual respect, trust, and a willingness to open up to each other, that's where real intimacy lies. These deeper connections create pleasure in ways that go beyond the superficial. It's the emotional closeness, the shared experiences, and the mutual understanding that make intimacy truly fulfilling. Men and women experience pleasure in countless ways, and this is something worth celebrating. What matters in these intimate moments is how both people come together to create something meaningful, to share not just physical satisfaction, but emotional depth. Intimacy is about learning and growing with each other, about supporting one another's needs, and about showing kindness, love, and care. These qualities of respect, trust, and openness are the foundation of any deep, fulfilling relationship. It's not about meeting expectations or striving for an unattainable ideal. It's about being real with each other and embracing the vulnerability that comes with true connection. Now, if you're in your 50s or older, I want to take a moment to remind you that intimacy doesn't fade away with age. This is a time when intimacy can be even more meaningful and fulfilling. Without the external pressures of youth or societal expectations, you have the opportunity to approach intimacy with a deeper understanding of who you are and what makes you feel good. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. You don't need to chase after an ideal or fit into a particular mold. This is the time to truly enjoy intimacy for what it is, a celebration of mutual care, respect, and connection. Age brings wisdom, and with that wisdom comes a more profound understanding of self-love and the ability to love and care for others in a meaningful way. Intimacy at any age is not just about the physical. It's about nurturing a relationship built on trust, respect, and the willingness to continue learning and growing together. Intimacy at this stage of life isn't something to be feared or left behind. It's an opportunity to embrace fully, to explore in ways that are richer and more fulfilling than ever before. With the right mindset, intimacy becomes a way to reaffirm love for yourself and your partner, a celebration of all the beautiful, complex layers of your connection. Whether you're experiencing it for the first time or rediscovering it later in life, intimacy is about more than just the body. It's about the heart, the mind, and the soul. As we wrap up today's discussion, I want to take a moment to reflect on everything we've explored together. We've covered the different types of intimate connections, from the narrow and firm to the warm and cozy, and even the flexible and adaptable. And what's been so clear throughout is that intimacy, at its core, is not about meeting a specific physical standard, but about the deep emotional bonds we share. Our bodies may vary, but our ability to connect, communicate, and nurture those connections is what truly makes intimacy meaningful. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far in today's video? Is there one key takeaway that resonated with you? Something that you're excited to bring into your own life or relationships? Please share your thoughts with us by leaving a comment below this video. Your insights matter, and I'm sure others will find your reflections valuable as well. If you like this video, don't forget to leave your comment, give it a thumbs up, and share it with those who could benefit from this discussion. And, of course, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments below.